Oh, yeah. There you go, Burger Man. Get some more advertisements. You can advertise to all the people out here. Well, people over there. I mean, we'll eventually put stuff out here, but yeah, this is another way to approach the city, so I thought I've always pictured an advertisement board here, so I put that one there. Welcome back to the Let's Play, by the way. This is Dallas here, and I'm building another one. As you can see, this one is going to be diagonal, but this one may be blank until I come up with a new advertisement. Today, I believe we're going to tackle a new brutalistic build. And I think I'm really wanting to, rest in peace. I really want to put a honeycomb farm on the inside. I am dying to get my hands on more honeycomb, and I just don't have any. And I'm really dying for bones right now, too. This thing needs to do better. I kind of forgot I store stuff in here. Oh my gosh. I have so many saplings. Do I have anything good? Lots of dirt. Run, Bob. Hurry, they're coming. Yeah, look, I maxed out 3 of his trades. You're doing better. Those end rods aren't really lighting it up that much, but it does the job. Okay, it is time to get brutal. I got a bunch of andesite because I think I want that to be my primary building block. So this brutalistic build, I mainly use stone. This is smooth stone. And over here, I'm going to use mainly andesite and some polished andesite. So, well, I have a lot to clean up. You know, it might be easier just to build off of these blueprints. It looks like it's going to be like a decent building, but this is not the shape at all. So I'm actually looking at a real picture of brutalism architecture, and I'm going to try to recreate it here. 20. Not 15, not 10, not even 5, but 20 new paintings come into this freaking game. Yeah, we all thought those 5 paintings we saw were going to be added, but apparently there's 15 more being added on top of that for the 15 years that Minecraft has been out. Which is weird that they went with 15 on top of 5, so it's actually 20 paintings. Or I could just have this all wrong. This is what people have been telling me. But yes, I love them all. They look all so good. And they said they're going to be coming out soon in testing, so maybe we can play with them soon. Oh, I'm so excited. That might give us even more advertisement pictures around here, because some of them are pretty big. Anyway, yeah, look at that. Very oddly shaped, that's for sure. But that's what I'm trying to go for. As you know, I kind of have some weird angles on this one. I'm going for the same thing here. Ignore this angle right here, though. I'm not liking that, but this looks like a staircase right here, but it's not. It's supposed to be like a roof. I'm looking at a total of 3 different brutalism structures, and I'm trying to like combine them all and just make a unique one. It's rather hard, to be honest. All right, I've been tinkering on this place for a while, and I am pretty happy with the way it turned out. Look at that brutalism architecture. It's weird, I know. I have slants everywhere. Honestly, I think I put too many slants in, but I mean, as I was building it, I'm like, I'm okay with this. But yeah, I just got done detailing it, which is throwing in all these patches and then doing these drip effects. The smokestack up there is a little bit smaller from down here, but from up here it actually looks decent. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. It was a mistake, but I kind of like it. As you can see, I used acacia right here, but the top of the acacia looks like rust. Ooh, that makes me want to put in some more orange around it, like the whole place is made out of metal and there's more rust in some areas. Might have to do that. But as you can see, we got some like random pipes around this side. I got some buttons on, but this place is going to be my honey farm if you didn't know. I'm going to build a automatic honey producing section on the inside, but I think I want somewhere on the outside to say honey. And I tried it in my test world and I can't find, like right across there might have been a good spot, but I like those little holes I have there. So I think I'm going to get rid of this little section. The top of this, like this is just for looks. And then right across here, I'm going to write honey. Pretty simple, but I think it should do the trick. If you take a look on the inside here, I ended up leaving the bulldozer because what I have pictured is once I have the farm made, I'm going to make a giant pile of honey right here and make the bulldozer look like it's pushing it into a corner because I have so much of it. Oh, so this doesn't look stupid. I got a feeling it will. Can't use banners at this height and distance because, well, it'll disappear. And you don't want to use too big of letters like MDR or BM up there because it's too big. So, okay, it looks like it needs some work. But I got the right idea. You see what I mean? Honey? I mean, for a 2x2 space, trying to make letters is actually really hard. There we go. Threw some dripping effect behind honey. I like that it's slightly hard to make out, but it makes you look at it. It's like, what does that say? And it says honey in like a very structured, strong font, similar to how the building is made. Okay, got to figure out where an entrance is going to go, and I actually got to start, well, you know, designing the farm in here. I probably didn't need this big of a place, but nothing ever needs to be this big in the city, but we got to make big buildings. All right, I learned how to make an automatic farm for this, and I honestly didn't know if all my years of playing Minecraft, I mean, this was probably added, well, I don't know when this was added, but I didn't know you can put shears in a dispenser, and it uses the shears. Because you can put a water bucket in there and do the same thing. Makes you think you should be able to put a pickaxe in there and create like an auto mining machine or something. As weird as that sounds. But yes, as you can see, this design basically makes it where we're going to put the beehives right under here. They'll come out, feed on this, and then eventually that'll harvest it. This is going to have a minecart with hopper collecting it. These are just for looks, and this uses the system where there's a comparator right here. I think each level of, I don't know how the stages of beehives work. It will eventually reach here and then use this to harvest it. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how this works, but if you don't, you can also put bottles in here and collect, well, honey. So this is going to be for my honeycomb, and I think I'm going to make another one over in this corner over here for the bottles. So I'm actually not aware if beehives behave differently than bee nests. Do they? If they do, please let me know, but I don't want to put bee hives in there and have to bring a bunch of bees in because I have a bunch of bee nests I know have bees in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think these have bees in them because if they stack, that means they're empty. So I've had bees living in my chest for years. But I'm pretty sure these beehive the same way. See what I did there? Beehive. All right, well, I guess we'll see if this thing works or not. See if I wasted my time. Excuse me, I gotta get out. Oh yeah. And she is operational. Wait, no it's not. No it's not. No it's not. Now it is. Oh. Okay, good. That's one thing I feared was sometimes items glitch through and go to the top of whatever it was at. Okay, well, it works. I'm happy. Why is it slowing down? I'm so confused. This thing is like, why is it slowing down so much? Oh, wait, what? I'm so confused. This thing like drastically slowed down and I don't know why. Is it because I put those blocks there, the copper? That would be really silly if that's the case, and I think that's the case. How do these slow it down? That also seems like a bug. Blocks surrounding tracks shouldn't be able to slow down the minecart. That's a shame, because it looks stupid when it's just hovering like this. There we go, our machines are looking a little more machine-ish. I decided to go for a, what do you call it? Steampunky look? Yeah, so it's like steam-powered. I'm going to mess with this some more, throw around some pipes. Just got done making this one. This one is going to house lots. Oh wait, beehives are down below me, but yeah, we're going to fill this with bottles. This was so much glass, like geez, and I still won't fill all of these. How are we looking over here? 3 stacks already? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, but then again, we're going to have to be near here, so maybe, actually, yeah, some future projects are taking place over here, so we will be near it. I hope these have bees in them. I think that's a no-go. What about this one? Okay, good. Well, since that one was empty, we can breed a few. Did this work? Nope, because... Okay, where'd that... Wait. I don't even have the minecart thing set up. Where'd the bottle go? Oh, no. Wait, I messed up. These have to be 100% full. Okay, I messed up there. I need to get a lot more glass then. These have to be 100% full or it will just store it in here. That's a pretty cool look. What is that? Oh, a moonlight? Put another honey sign on this side. I just like the way it looks. I want to be able to tell what it is from over there. I actually don't ever remember moonlight being this bright. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I finally made a bridge here after all this time. Like finally, I had a dirt pathway over that forever, so now I have a way to get over it easily. I put a little entrance here, but yeah. Oh, it's not gonna look too bright in here. It looks kind of cool though. Oh, look. Oh, look at that. The sun rays coming through those holes. But yeah, I added some copper pipes here. This is the only method to connect, you know, vertical and horizontal lightning rods together now, because they will not add putting levers on top of fences and lightning rods again, and it just, that was the best feature ever, and they just will not add it back. It's probably an accident, I'm assuming. If you see this on the ground here, I decided to, instead of having switches right here, I have just one main power switch, so when you flick this, it will deactivate the rails right here, and it will just stop the minecart from moving. Which I don't think I'm ever going to use this because, I mean, these farms aren't very efficient. I mean, I got all that right there, but I've been working in here for quite some time, and we got all that. Put a little garage door back here. I wanted to make it look like it's possible to bring in one of those tractors. It's definitely not finished, but I'm glad I have it made. I just want to move on to something else for a little bit. I'm still getting used to this skyscraper. It's so big and out of place almost, but I want that little section back there to be full of high-rise skyscrapers. Now I'm thinking right here, I'm missing an advertisement. Right here, and one advertisement I don't have yet is a Slime Science Center advertisement. And I'd love to design a big one, so I'm gonna go into my test world and try to make one that'll fit there. I put a tube here. Tube. When I get enough honey blocks, I'm actually going to make an overspill area. Just have like some spilt out on the ground here, as if maybe it's like an overflow tube. I like tubes. It looks okay. It's a little bit like too square and big, but I also don't know how to fix it. Like, my good old workshop. I still got stuff down here. Oh my God. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, thank you. I decided to start building another building. This is a small, skinny apartment in this little section over here. I felt like I really needed something right here, and I'm using mud, which is kind of surprising because I used mud here. I think I looked at this, and it just put it in my brain. So when I started building, I'm like, yeah, I want to use mud. I haven't used mud in a while. Well, now we got two mud ones right next to each other. But I'm trying to use the packed, what is that? Dried mud? That's what they should have called it. It is dried mud. Okay, it's packed mud, but it's dried. So yeah, I'm gonna get the basic structure of this. It's very square, but then we're gonna run through it and add in some details to make it look not so square. So this is using a lot of iron too. I am just killing my iron supply. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of me. You know what? Is it possible? Let me know down below because I'm not entirely sure. Is it possible to make a full functioning mud farm? And what block do you have to sacrifice to get that mud? Is it just dirt? Actually, I don't even have to ask you. I can probably just look it up, but that'll probably be our next build because I'm always needing mud. Yeah, I'm liking this. I never realized this, what is that, second stage of copper goes really well with brown blocks. You wouldn't really think of that because copper is copper colored and then the only other color is green, but the in-between stages are kind of sneaky. But yeah, to get rid of that really square pattern, I made a bulge right here, and this is mushroom block actually. I quite like that as well. And to change up repetitive patterns, for example, I'm doing single windows and I'm gonna do a couple double, and then I might do another single. Add a stripe of walls up the side, why not, you know? Dirt too. Dirt does the trick. Oh gosh dang it. Oh gosh dang it. I messed up. Do you see that? So you have two here, 2 blocks. And I also have 2 blocks here. I plan to go 2 blocks all the way up so I can have a... Oh wait, maybe that's... I don't know. But as you can see, I switched to 3 blocks in between each one. which I'd prefer 3 because then you can have a custom ceiling on this floor and a custom floor on this floor, and they'll be different. You know, the only thing that sucks about bee farms is when it rains, the bees... Oh, can I do this? I do it a lot. The bees just simply stay in. Even when they're enclosed like this, I feel like if they are enclosed and not in the weather, they should still operate normally. But anyway, it's been like... I think this has been in operation for a day or 2 now, and this is all we have. Let alone, these aren't that big, okay? So I kind of expected that, but I want to see how much I get out of what I have. So I think 4 of these makes 1 honey block, which is absurd, but whatever, I guess. Okay, I'm getting more than I think. Oh, at least I get the bottles back. I don't know why. I thought, oh yeah, that makes me so happy. Oh, for some reason I thought I wasn't gonna get bottles back. Oh, that is phenomenal. Now I can put them all back in here, which is definitely a process, but I realize I can just do this. That's so much easier. Kind of makes me want to put a minecart on top of these and go back and forth so I can just distribute them easily instead of doing all this math in my head. While I'm doing this annoying process, I am going to answer today's comment question, which is from Soren3294. Would you ever live on a farm? Absolutely. That's, I mean, I'm assuming you mean in real life. I've always kind of wanted to live on a farm in real life, but I find that very difficult when you don't inherit a farm or no one in your family at all has a farm for themselves. So it's kind of like a dream I've always had, but kind of can't make a reality because I didn't grow up learning about it and I don't have anything to inherit because I feel like that's the main way most people get their farms. They inherit it from their parents or grandparents. But to be more realistic, I think I would rather own my own house, of course, and then build like a small farm out in the backyard. Not like a full-fledged farm with a business, more of like growing food for my own sake and my family's sake. That's what I think I would prefer more. But yeah, I definitely will have a small farm slash garden in my yard in the future because my favorite pastime is just being outdoors, and the idea of growing your own food is like, it's just one of those sustainability things. It's really nice. Well, the building's turning out well. As you can see, I threw in a bunch of air conditioners. We got ledges with flowers on them. Put another bulge over here made out of brick. Then I just put a sign with fences on it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but you know what, actually? I might put paintings on there, or perhaps I'll wait when we get the new paintings, which I want those. They're in beta testing, which I find odd. It's like, they're just textures. Can you just add them to the game? I don't know. I know Mojang is being very careful nowadays because I heard because Microsoft doesn't want this game to be ruined because they know it's worth so much. So they're literally putting a chokehold on Mojang on certain features they add to this game, which really sucks. I mean, for example, you know the Firefly that was supposed to be added to the game? They didn't add it to the game because frogs get sick from eating fireflies in real life. Yet we have a whole hell dimension in this game. You can make villages your slaves. You can slaughter animals. And they didn't add that to the game because frogs in real life get sick. They get little tummy aches. I'm going on a bit of a rant here, but I feel like so much of Minecraft's creativity is being so restricted just because Microsoft is worried they will accidentally ruin this game from like one little mess up. Anyway, this building's not finished. I gotta add glass in it. I don't even know if it'll be occupied because I didn't make it that big. Might just be a building for looks, but we'll see. I just want to head back home real quick. Okay, do we have... Oh, we got some armor there. Oh, I need to get those trims and put them in here because this is what I'm about to play with. I'm gonna start designing my next set of armor. But you know what? Instead of being boring and constantly putting protection on all my main armor and just being invincible, I'm probably going this time put projectile protection or blast protection. Just like, you know, change it up a little bit. Be protected from one particular mob, but also be vulnerable to the others. So I guess I can have a little bit more fun, you know? Because honestly, sometimes I'm a little bit tired of being too overpowered. Like those trial chambers were easy. Oh, netherite. Oh, netherite. Oh, let's go ahead and craft some diamond armor here. I'm not making it all this episode, but I do want to... Oh, wait. Is there a way to preview the armor trim in this? I forgot how. Is it this one I want? Oh, okay, this is how you preview it. That one looks cool. What about that? Oh, that also looks cool. I think this is the one I like the most. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This one isn't too bad, but okay. Our next armor trim is going to be out of... Oh, yeah, gold looks so... I'm surprised I haven't done gold yet. Make sure not to use all of them. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks insane. That looks like a broken heart on the back. So yeah, I'll probably enchant this in between episodes and try to get projectile on it mainly, or I think blast protection. No, you know what? Probably projectile, because I hate skeletons so much. Yeah, we'll see. I hope they add the enchantments for this soon, because I really want to get this thing going. I'm gonna go fiddle around in the library for a bit and look for some books. Actually, I should probably enchant the armor first. That'd probably be nice, but or better, or more smart, or... I can't talk today. Thank you to Luca Stower for that kind donation. I appreciate it, Luca. I still gotta watch that Disney movie called Luca. Is it good? I've been getting back into Disney movies. My girlfriend got me back into them. They're decent. Some of them are decent. Oh, look at that. Luca. With an S. I'm just kidding. And Randall Stevens with a massive donation and making it into the Villager book. Apparently this isn't your real name. He said, I saw his real name. And he decided to go with this name because he likes being anonymous. But you had a really cool last name. And when I saw it, I'm like, ooh, I want to use that so much for one of my doctors. But then you didn't want me to use it, so I was like, okay. Randall Stevens is cool too. Yeah, I can call someone Randall. Randall from Monsters, Inc. Was that his name? But Randall, thank you so much for that. That is a huge, huge dono. And I guess you'll see soon who you will end up being. You might be a homeless man in the city. We'll see. That's awesome. Just kidding. What's this? Wow, I got distracted. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.